explicitly Volibear ban. I'm assuming Ministry yep. Dio does play a lot of the Volibear, aimed towards him. 192 games on the champion, 60% win rate. The Kiana ban, respecting from the last game. Had a very strong start, but we saw as the game went on, struggled to keep up. From Ministry, Hecarim ban, Vanguard have a very good Hecarim player, like with similar situation as the Volibear, like more, even I think 300 games of the Hecarim. Yasuo ban versus Akana, so that he can make this champion look really good. Strong player, knows what he has to do. The
This is
type of player
literally
where
the
it's
same
on
the
the
same
edge.
blends we did on them, to be honest.
Yeah,
It's Hecarim, Yasuo,
and
Cassia.
yeah, and Bessa just it's a Bessa. The champion is very strong, no matter what happens. Very
Um,
high
if I
dueling
can
ability.
if I can
Yep,
stop you
good.
for a bit here, we have Imp actually getting the Aphelios first pick, and I can tell you right now, it's gonna be absolute cinema. This guy on the
Hey,
Aphelios is really good.
I the last game I cast of his, he did have shades of 2014 on Samsung Galaxy. So I'm assuming it's the same guy, the world champion. So looking forward to a champion like Aphelios with high mastery. And on Ministry's side, Mel first pick or Mel's response, hovering the Yone. I thought it could have been a way to take away from Azakana, but that would have been very risky for Ministry. Uh, as we saw last game, I think it's better for them to pick something simple and easy to execute. That's why the Cassandre comes back. I think this. I mean, we saw it last game. Even on the losing side, it was still dealing tons of damage. And Vanguard, Lulu Diaphilios, classic. Uh, Lulu is Lulu is Lulu. No matter how many times they've nerfed this champion, Lulu will always have a strong identity with the polymorph and the ult. So the champion will always be pickable. Will always be very, very strong. Syndra and Tamel. But however, I think the spell could be bot lane, seeing the Swain get locked in.
Yeah.
Likewise, it could be Swain bot lane into Aphelios. But this is a buffed Swain where his scaling has been uh, moved on earlier. He no longer heals 3% to 6% on his passive. When he pulls you, he will always heal 6% of his missing health. So this champion is inherently harder to poke out of lane, and Ministry now have to find a way to draft more AD into the swamp, and it's going to have to be a very high AD jungler. The Aatrox could come back out.
All right. So yeah, I mean, so far from what we're seeing, Ministry are kind of not really thinking about counters, right? They're just picking up champs unless it's the Swain Mel bot lane. Cassante might be just a comfort for them. They played it in the last match. It did pretty well as well. But it does give Vanguard the option to counter pick here. Let's see. They like to play Zac on Team Vanguard as well. He like
Zach
Malphite
as
getting
well,
banned.
they have a
Yeah.
bug. Zach had a
Oh
bug
yeah, yeah.
that they get hotfixed, where he would be able to Q you out of his E.
Did it get hot fixed already? Is that what the patch
Yes,
was?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
No, it was done last night.
Oh, okay, okay.
It
Yeah,
was done
no,
last
that
night. Yeah,
was
while we were
that
sleeping,
was pretty
it was
toxic.
very funny. Yeah, it was
You can
very funny
also
because
alt.
you can also do it on
Right.
Tristano. You can also do it on Tristano, where you would ult as Tristano midair.
Yeah, you can still do that as Tristan, I'm pretty sure.
I I think you can E. I don't think you can ult.
Uh,
Malphite as well could do it. Malphite you could Q mid ult because my team and I went into practice to find everything
the
and
Malphite combos.
so
So
much.
it was RQ all along.
We finally found it. It's not just R.
Alright, Vanguard, I really like their comp here, even with the Jax hover.
Mhm.
I think he does.
Very
Uh,
high dueling.
he's not that great into Cassante, but he's not bad as well. So let's see. And you get like a lot of frontline action from the Jarvan Jax. They get buffed from the Lulu. And the Lulu can hold. Well, doesn't really need to hold Polymorph because no real champions are threatening here. The Misfortune is a bit of a problem, in my opinion. Vanguard's comp is very frontline heavy and they can align quite easily. But similarly to the Misfortune, Aphelios kind of wanting Ministry to kind of stack up. The only reason is
Ooh,
I find Aphelios maybe might not have the best time here.
Gwen
Is that
jungle.
you have Cassante, Swain, even Gwen. They are like kind of hard targets to attack as an Aphelios. So overall, again, I'm not really too convinced on these comps. I think Ministry have an excellent comp, by the way. Like Misfortune gets a good alt off. You have Swain, Cassandra in the front line, Gwen as well dealing a lot of damage, and Mel just right clicking people to take them down. So Vanguard might be in for a tough one. What do you think, Mr. Eric?
The only thing with Ministry's team that I don't really like is that if MF falls behind at any point, MR is very valuable. This is the damage compositions are very skewed towards AP. So MF is probably going to go her lethality for lethality build, which they get buffed the patch before. So it's going to be interesting. Gwen jungle, I don't know. Champion used to be very strong. Into Jarvan, it's good against the Cinder. It's good against the Filios. Against Jarvan, she clears nearly the same speed early game, so she won't fall behind there. We'll see as well what happens with invades, with level ones. Level one Swain E into. I mean, this is Swain support as well. Actually, it could be Mel or Swain support. Depends on who picks it. It's going to be decisive in who picks what. But I think either way, level one they do have some power. Jarvan is pretty useless in level one, apart from his E. It's going to be very interesting. I think this is a very interesting comp from both sides. I think I favor Ministry just because Vanguard picked a very we will run at you comp into Swain, which is very weird. Swain enjoys having people running into him, obviously due to the ult. And Cassandra can peel for the MF and set up quite a lot for the ult, likewise with Null. It's going to be very interesting.
Yep. I'm not really sure on the clear winner, but I do think Ministry have maybe the better champions at the moment in terms of full on team fight capabilities. But let's not count
So
Vanguard out. They
Swain
could
support.
snowball a game. So let's see.
Yeah.
Is it the
It is Swain
Swain Mel
support
bot
as
lane
well.
or no? It's MF. My bad. Yeah,
No,
as you're
no,
saying.
it's another.
Yep. Ministry in the red side.
Honestly, just put Mef mid lane. You got the bot lane that's really strong. First strike on the MF as well. He's going for the full lethality. She is going to, if they don't build any armor, he's going to deal true damage, basically. It's going to be. We have to look out for this MF.
Yeah. In general, I think it's gonna be a bit tough for.
Oh, they're stacking in bot lane here.
As I said from Vanguard, I find it really hard for them to find team fights later on. MF ult should be very easy to land in this game. Very mobile team from the side of Vanguard. Of course, he gets caught here with the double bind.
Is that
Down goes for first
that's
blood. Look at Ministry
That
coming
is
off the
big
two
as well.
losses. So very confident now in their action. Can't get anywhere, right?
This is very bad. I was looking at the Dark Seal.
Damn.
Honestly, I'm surprised it's not a boot
I mean, this is the best
to dodge the
AP
extended
item in the
but
game
this is
for what it costs.
I like it. I like it first strike as well. Rules wise, I do wonder if she has cashback. Yep, cashback, biscuits, and cosmic insights. So And an early treasure hunter gives her, yeah, that's how she got the dark seal through treasure hunter. Yeah, only 50 gold.
Come on, man. We all know she's
This is
hacking.
going to be
That's how
tough.
she got it.
Yeah. She spawned it in DevTools.
Yep. So I don't know how much you know about Vanguard, but I'm very familiar with them. Azakana, he's one of these like
I'm familiar,
hundred.
familiar with the mid lane and top lane.
Yeah, he's like 100 type player. You know, it's like he's all in every time.
Yeah.
Then you have like Lil Maserati. He likes to get those invades and he likes to play Jarvan as well. He had very good success in the Eden Grand tournament. Down there in the top lane though, he's usually a Cassante player, so he should know what he's doing in the Jax. And Imp on the Aphelios, I mean, this guy is really good on it, but right now, he's having a bit of a hard time.
Azakana, sorry. Azakana is a very, yeah, like you said, very Feast of Famine player, and those are the most exciting players. Yeah, you always have to keep an eye on it. Both players are in the first strike in mid lane. Azakana running triple tonic, so he will match that 50 gold gain from Treasure Hunter from his elixir. And he'll get the extra spells, the extra spell level earlier, so it will cooldowns and everything. This bot lane though is going to be. I think this bot lane has to be the main focus of the mission. We see both junglers padding towards it. I think I prefer Lil Maserati's play here compared to Dio. I think he's doing a little bit better. Really smart and efficient movement as well. Really impressive player. Bot lane trading a little bit, level 3 advantage. Swain missed an XP. Really good trade from him. Nice Q as well.
I mean, it's simple on Aphelios we're talking about here. I have no doubts in my mind that he lands that Q. Look at Azakana here, classically over trading, even on champs like the Syndra. But he needs to be careful, right? I mean, one Syndra W could do a lot of harm to him, especially later on after the 6. But as you can see, the everyone's recalling at the moment from Team Vanguard. This is very exciting, honestly. I mean, what's going on? I'm like ooh, why are they recalling? Very Power Rangers of them, to be honest.
They're morphing.
Well, they just go back to
yeah,
their assignments. Okay, fair enough.
Yep. I think it's just to keep everyone on the same level, keep everyone on the same marks. So it's really. Yeah, I think right now, not much is going to happen. Lanes aren't really volatile. It's mostly going to be farming and looking for a little bit of picks. I think both junglers is going to full clear the Lux. Gwen just buying the early 2 Dark Seals on Ministri's side here as well. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens with that. I think the more champions that have decided it does fall in value. Because how do you end up with fighting the kills? I think it's got to be.
This is gonna be really long, not long, but it's gonna take a while before we get some action. I can already feel it.
Yeah.
We had the early first blood, but like, it seems like both sides are like keeping it very professional at the moment.
I think Ministri called for a slower game, especially after going through 2, especially a very long game. The one before is very stressful one as well. I think it's common for them to go for something like this, where it's a little more controlled, a little slower, lets you wake up or not wake up, lets you focus back in on the game. Like having played 2 games already back to back, and especially like I said, after the last one, 40 plus minutes takes a toll.
I'm really admiring their gusto, and look at that. This might be the first play of the game they get off. Asakana still has flash, but he doesn't
Nice.
use it. He
Execute.
saves it for the next match, as Lil King gets the second kill of the game. Taone goes in, engages onto Rex, but now Rex just walks it off.
Maserati here could be in trouble as well. Ghost pop, force the flash. Favorable trade for the Gwen. Jarvan, flash EQ or EQ flash, still a very useful thing, so not having that as big. Dio does get the level 6 first. Maserati is looking for something here, but it's very risky. I think he's looking for just a smite steal. Dio is just going to walk into his mission. That's minus 75 for the Jarvan. That control ward is not going to last either, so it's very, very risky. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe what I've just seen. How annoyed is Dio? Oh.
Yep. It's a Gwen, you know. He's gonna take some time, but eventually he'll get there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the flash from Musbane. He got tired of waiting. There's a W, but nothing really happens from it.
Yeah, not much you can do. No flash and Swain as well. Jarvan now. I think towards the top side here. Could look for the grubs. He's going to go for them. Dio clearing his wolves. They're not going to have a pure perfect timing on the trade. But they sniff it out now. Rex does have to be careful. Yes, I think someone could get abducted here. Oh!
Great play
Good
there,
out from
taking
Rex to
Town
get
there
out.
for the escape as well.
Yeah.
In the meantime, though, it does give time for Ministry to get in on the dragon. With a bit
Good job from Rex.
of an out-tempo play here onto Team Vanguard. Team Vanguard now are on the grubs. So they will be trading the grubs. Oh my gosh, there's one
Oh
stolen
my!
from Lil King.
No.
Dragon is taken. Now can Mel get his second one? Taone goes in on to Rex. Meanwhile, grubs were secured by Team Vanguard. Taone though taking a lot of
Now
damage.
they could fall here.
There's the jump.
Moves
Maserati
away.
tries to EQ
Oh,
in.
gets cancelled.
There's Jarvan on.
Oh my god! Oh, that was
Very
was
risky
scary.
overall.
Both living on low HP. That Cassante champion low. Very Cassante. Azakana gets his ult reflected. And he's dead. Lee King gets another kill. Onto the smell. The smell is going to be a problem. This smell is going to be a big problem. 4 stacks on the Dark Seal. Steals the grub as well to deny the Void Might. Very annoying here.
Vanguard are starting on the rocky foot in this match. That man is going to be a bit of a problem later on. Especially with like Jarvan and Jax trying to go in and Mel throwing a single QE combination with Herald, pretty much wiping the floor with them. So that's my prediction for what's going to happen soon.
That's not just a prediction, that's the truth. Yes. She is going to do things to them at this point. He's very, very strong. Can't miss minions. What else do you want on the mid laner?
Yep.
Half HP executed on the minions, sure. Oh, down there gets taken, gets abducted. W from Cassante misses. Down there could win this. Runs away. Both ults invested here. Good angle from Rex. Down there. simply goes in and dies. Meanwhile, the mid lane Mel gets caught. Big shutdown goes onto the Jarvan. Both sides of the map. One player going a little too far from the looks of it.
Oh well. It's a bit back and forth, but Lil Maserati with the 2 kills. Can he make it happen for his team? Imp as well as some count him out. He's a 20 CS lead. Lot of damage coming out. There's the MF ult, but it does not connect. The main base stays alive
From
with the sliver.
Dio getting every jungler's veteran, a cannon. Standard, back to standard, looks like. Dio's looking for something in mid lane, I think. I know, just helping his mid laner push out. Little Maserati is going in onto the node. They know the Gwen is here. Force the flash. That's all they get. But it's big, getting the flash from Jarvan. Oh! It's not a kill.
Trying to find the exact execute range there. Was probably barely off. As Leaking continues his dominance on this mid lane.
Also, really big step up in performance from Leaking after the last game, struggling to get ahead on that Ari. Nice to see him, finding his footing. Leaking, I might have cast a crystal. Gets the trade. Gets the trade at least. My bad, Leaking.
Is going down, yep.
Yeah. Falling behind to the Santi here, down 20 CS. Similar sort of bot lane. Full items coming in now for both MF and the Furious. But Furious does have the call. Four stacks left on it. Basically gets the cash back. Not to be. I think this Furious could be very dangerous later on. Of course, has to be careful with his ult due to Melee Reflect. But he should be good. I think the player himself has shown capability to play the champion really well. Really good player overall. So it would be nice to see. To go to Furious is always nice. Really impressive. Maserati goes in for the Drake. His own vision. Good collapse into him. Good trade from Mazakana. Dodges the E. Gwen coming in. This could be dangerous here. Mazakana forced the flash in the lane. Both mid lanes, no flash. Swain, massive E! And the MF just wipes them clean off the face of the Lulu. Apparently the Lulu was heavily lagging in that fight, by the way. So really unlucky for Kuzi.
Yeah, well, I mean, the MF was very nice to place there, easy to execute. The Dragon on top, Ministri are full control of this game. We also
5k
have,
gold lead now as well.
yeah, Dio is on a 2
And
kill
top lane.
now, so gonna be slowly edging out on Lil Maserati as Gwen does outscale quite harder.
Asakana here. Gets the kill. Does he get the kill? I'm looking so close.
Oh, that's a
So
bit
close to the
unlucky.
kill. And 2 towers falling. The sides here for Team Vanguard. It's looking rough now. The Maserati could be caught here as well. They could turn onto Dio, but Gwen is immune. Touches out. It's not a range. Tau. Trade, but very good trade for Tau. That's a solid 730 gold for his efforts. We'll be very happy with that. That basically catches up most of his gold difference. Never mind, he's still down 1,000 gold. That was a full tower for Rex. Herald going over to Vanguard here. Feats have already been claimed by Ministry. So they will have those improved boots. And later on they will have those tier 3 boots. There will be an extra little bit of factor to deal with. Good trade onto the Swain.
If there's someone that will keep
Bot
this
lane
game
goes,
going on, it will be Imp on the Seferios. I have no doubts at all.
I would say this Seferios does speak a little bit of Chinese with the way he's playing. It's not completely European from looks of it. Really, really solid mechanical play for him. With awareness to see that Corsi could be dead here. Lives on 1 HP. Unlucky.
Staying alive there, very good for his team. And
MF
something
pops the barrier.
For the dive on him.
Something.
There it is.
Imp falls here. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Gets caught on tempo from the Cassante. Cassante just TP spot, catches the wave. And this is flank here from Tau. Blacked away from the MM. Maserati follows. Tau. Can't keep up, no flash, no Q available. Jumps onto the Swain. Kill for Azakana. MF falls as well. Top lane in the meantime. That is 750 gold shared between the jungle mid duo of Ministry. Bot lane. Could be a play onto Rex here. 3 players down here. They are looking for it. Can Rex do something? Can he get Maserati? There is no Lulu wall. There is no Jarvan ult, but there is a Syndra ult.
I mean, they're lacking a lot of damage here. Rex could potentially tank all of this. Lil King is here, and he does. Rex does deny
TP from the Mel. Yeah.
The kill, and just enough time.
They get them. They get the TP, but not much more. Yeah. Objectives-wise, Drake is up in 1 minute. Adakan will be spawning in top lane again in 1 minute as well. So there could be a form of a trade for Adakan, but unlikely. I think Vanguard Jarvan is very strong, equal to the Gwen. You surely mostly do the kills, but the Gwen is going to has a death cap as well. He's going to hurt a lot. I think this front line of Vanguard is going to get cut in half once this Gwen decides she wants to do anything. I think from now on, it's just when does Gwen feel like winning the game? I think at this point she's going to simply overtake.
We could get Rex getting
Rex on the other side.
As we have Town
Reduction.
starting engaged with Lil Maserati on the side. Azakana gets the stun off, and that's a nice shutdown.
Yep.
Now it seems like Vanguard are starting the Azakana. It might not be the best choice.
They're going to trade it. They're going to trade it for the soul point onto Mountain. I think it's not a horrible trade.
Oh, it's perfect. No, Atakan is one of the best objectives you can get. You're a bit scary that Ministry are on Dragon Soul Point, but you can fight on that next dragon and be strong for it, all the better.
Also lets you catch up in forms of EXP and extra adaptive force. So they'll have ways to fight. Imp as well gets a turret. Could decide to try and go for the crash onto the which one, but might not even get the tier 2. I think it's very risky if he stays around. Things going on to Imp. The Swain is going to be able to get to him. You see him, but he's out. Gets out just in time. Well, meanwhile, Dio could be getting caught here. Doesn't have the W. Is dead. Big blunder from Dio. We saw this last game as well, getting picked off. Same thing happened, but gets the lead early. but just gets caught. I think Rex could try something here. Could keep the target. Lulu gets caught.
And then you have the League of Legends with their map music in the background. Perfect. Azakana just walks away. Fair enough. Vanguard, what's going on? I'm pretty sure their comms are feeling rough, but Lil Maserati really like leading the charge in his team, but his team is just not following at the moment, is it? Azakana gets a nice
Right, could be a pick on the leaking.
onto leaking, but the flash is there. Taune falling low.
That was dead. How could die here? From the out instead.
There's the man out. That's another kill
Rex
onto
dies as well.
Maserati.
Azakana should be falling as well.
Boom! Azakana drops too.
And that is a very, very, very damning fight.
Ministry have warmed up, it seems. Can Imp do it?
His gun rotation is perfect, but there's not much you can do. He's not getting the opportunity to be in these fights. Your feeders might be good, he might be strong, but he can't get in. He can't deal damage when his entire team is just simply dying before the fight starts, or before he is in the fights. I think if they wanted, I think for B1 fields, they're not really prioritizing playing around him.
They looked so strong their first couple of matches, but they're looking a bit segmented in this one. Lil Maserati getting a lot of good plays, but the synergy just isn't there from the entire team. You can see a lot of difference from Ministri, for example. The way they're choosing their fights and how to position themselves. They're really helping one another get ahead in this match. And it's been a very big difference as to why they are winning at the moment.
I think it shows as well how good High Roller's comp was last game. They didn't have to deal with much. They simply just grouped up a spy, ran at them, and beat them. Did it take some unholy power from the Aatrox? Kind of, but the comp did what the comp was supposed to do. I mean, you have to kind of look at Vanguard's comp here and think, what does it do?
Oh, that's a nice little play there from Azakana. Maserati. The redemption plays from Kursi were excellent there, so we're keeping Azakana alive. And on the side there, they actually managed to take down Dio with a double kill for Azakana.
To the picks.
That's just what Vanguard want. They need to come back, they need this gold. And they needed to go on the correct people. I think Jarvan's fell enough at the moment.
Yeah. I think almost all the kills need to go in from now on, no matter what happens. Because the Syndra is strong. He's nearly at 3 items, close to Rabadon's. About 400 gold away. So it's going to be a 3-item Syndra probably for the next Drake. Won't be there for the next Drake actually, unless they delay it. It's going to be a 3 items versus 2 items for most. I think if they fight this, which they have to, Vanguard could get wiped and the game ends.
Yeah, there's
Very
a
dangerous.
lot of major threats on the side of Ministry, and that's the problem, right? Cassandra deals damage, Gwen deals a lot of damage, Mel deals a lot of damage, Miss Fortune deals a lot of damage, and Swain is just this immovable object that you can't get through. So this is gonna be a bit of a
slowing
rough
you
one
the
for
entire
Vanguard.
time as well.
Like, you can't really figure out who to try and get and engage on. Honestly, you just need to play like waves a bit better and maybe try and catch a good flank, but it's gonna be tough here. If they can get
Ministry.
the Mel off,
Very good.
it's very half-hearted here. That's Dragon Soul, and it will be taken soon. If they fight after, it's gone. So might as well back off now. There's the flag toss, there's the fight.
Yep.
And this could be a
So
big
there's the
fight
one
for
soul.
Ministry. They going low, there's
Something down.
Misfortunate.
Wait, not
Lovely
die.
falling low.
Maserati.
Maserati down.
Die.
Urzi falls to the flash. Or not.
Roll 1 HP. Could be a full wipe.
It almost feels like Team Vanguard don't want to believe
Dio
it.
finds him. Azakana has to TP out. This is disaster for Team Vanguard. The opposite of what they wanted here. Not much. And it looks like in fights, they simply can't keep up. The pure damage coming out from Ministry is just too much for them to deal with. They don't have that assigned tank. So they just simply soak. They have a Jax and a Jarvan. Not full tanks. They're not going to tank as much as like a Sante pressing W. These are champions that are tanking three or four hits and then have to get a kill to be useful. They're not
Ministry
really doing
are on
anything.
fire. Come on, they had
Yeah.
to tank 2 losses before they can find the win. Sadly, it is
I'm
on
just
Team
glad they
Vanguard
don't.
side.
Yeah, I'm just glad they don't have to go in a full 3-day game block, losing all three. That would be heartbreaking.
Yep.
I think Lee King has redeemed himself quite a bit after that Ferrari game.
And now has
It's,
to pull on Zhonya's.
looking good.
It's gonna be a lot more tankier and harder to kill. The Ryle is on top. Any ability he uses will be slowing. And Gwen will be chopping up everyone up. I really like this combination of Mel helping out with the CC as well. Oh no, Lee King, we're just talking about you. There's the Zhonyas.
The Zonias.
Imp engages onto the Swain. Musvane gets taken down.
Oh,
His fortune
big.
round is dropped.
But the Gwen is here.
Gwen is absolutely
Zips.
ripping Team Vanguard apart on the backline there. Down goes Jax, triple
My
kill
God.
for Dio.
Oh my god.
3-4-2 play
He
from Ministry.
deleted them.
And with the Baron buff and Gwen being alive here, they could theoretically end the game. As
I'm pretty
Asakana's
sure
getting
Tao
pressured on
just
the
got
side from
banned
Rex.
mid-game right there.
And it
I
seems
think
like
Tao got
Asakana
banned
will get
mid-game, but not
dove
last
here.
game.
There's the flash from Rex.
Yeah,
The
he's
W, flash for flash traded as Asakana goes down.
Not
Lil
much he can
Maserati
do.
trying to get the kill.
Rado's on as well.
Onto the MF, the barrier used, shut down for Maserati. But in the meanwhile, Gwen is finishing the game. One turret is already attacked. The second one is dropping.
Just get
The Nexus
chopped
is
up.
open. And
And that
this
will
is the
begin.
first win for Ministry.
GG's in the chat. Ministry winning 1 out of 3, but really good game 3 here from them. Good comp. And Vanguard, just not much they could do the entire game. It looked like they were just never really in the driver's seat. Always looked like they were a passenger in this game. Ended up just falling behind and behind in the end at 11k goal lead. Solo laners kind of kept up, or Nazakana kept up in levels, ended up with a level lead. Ended up with a damage lead as well. So it's.
Yep.
I think they have
was
to look back
well
at this
played,
one and
honestly.
think, could we have drafted something else? I think that's the biggest takeaway that they could get from this. But hopefully, hope to see them getting better games in the future. Hopefully, they can bounce back, because this did not look like a team of this caliber, or performance that a team of this caliber should have.
I mean, Ministry were always good. They just had maybe a rough
Yeah.
2 games, but you know, this game they
Yeah,
looked a lot
no,
more
not
solid
to-
and aligned.
Not to downplay Ministry, but
Yep.
this was never a competition.
Who's your MVP?
This one genuinely, I think might be Rex. I think Rex played Cassante perfectly. Aside Rex, I think Dio could have had it, but he had certain moments where he would just kept getting caught out for no reason. Really played well overall. Like, great player, great game. I think Rex edges it out. Just
Okay.
by a bit. I think
It
Rex
seems like
wins
the
it for me.
stream agrees
We'll
with
see
you
in the
as
chat
well.
though.
We have some people also voting for Lee King, which I think is also fair. Eric,
Yeah.
thank you
Here's
for
the thing.
the.
For Lee King, I will say last thing. I think Lee King, great game. But I will say he does get 75% of the credit he should get, just because he's playing Mel. So his stats are always going to look better. I think it's similar to when in pro play they have pentakills, and pentakills will release Zeri. It's kind of fake stats. But he played really well. He played really well.
I mean, he started off with first blood, right? But in general,
Mhm.
I think he did a good job too. But yep, we can
Yep.
give it to Rex. He was in a supposedly worse matchup. Let's see if we can come to the interview. And thanks again for being my caster today, Eric. Hope
My
you had
honor.
a good day,
Yes, man.
and we'll see you around. Okay.
Bye.
Good night.
Nice
Good
stream.
night. All right. So let's get Mr. Rex over. So, so Rex did win it in the end. Nice, nice. Hopefully he comes to the interview.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, hello Rex. Sorry, I was just talking about you. Thank you for
What's up?
joining the interview. How
No
are you
worries.
feeling coming off the win?
Um, yeah, I'm feeling exhausted a little bit.
Like
Hasn't been a too successful day right now.
yeah. To be honest, it's nice to see that on your last match, it seems like you guys found a bit your tempo together, like how you're gonna play and stuff, and it wasn't like you were too tired to give it a good shot. I don't know how was the feelings after the first two matches.
Yeah, I mean the first game was just I feel like we got outdrafted very hard. Just didn't feel like we really had an edge at any point in the game. And in the second game, I feel like we managed to get a convincing lead in the first 5 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and we
Yes.
just couldn't couldn't finish it out, couldn't snowball it to the end.
Yep.
So I'm happy we fixed it in our last game.
Yes, your Casante looked really strong in both matches. I don't know if maybe you can tell us a bit about the Czechs and the Casante matchup, if this is your favorite or Jack's favorite, because I'm not too sure.
Um, I do feel like the better, like the higher the skill cap is, the higher the skill ceiling is, the better the matchup gets for Jax. But looking at our elo, like we are around diamond and emerald, high emerald or low diamond.
Hmm.
This is just really Cassandra favored. But if you look into pro play, I mean we're just not really pros, are we? Um, but if we look into pro play, this matchup really turns around fully, and Jax just edges out completely.
I think it's a very humble answer and nice to hear like some diamond players are not that like that much ego inflated, you know. Sometimes like some diamonds are, but yeah, I think that your answer makes sense. To be honest, I don't know. He had some moments where he went in, but it really didn't feel all that strong, to be honest. And I really liked your comp from game three. I think you kind of nailed it, you know. Like game two, you got like a better comp now, and even carrying the lead into late game. Um, I don't know. Maybe if you can tell us a bit like who's making your calls in game usually, and or maybe you have some shout outs.
um, yeah, shout out to my jungle or my who's trying to make the calls. But we just started playing like 2 days ago. Honestly, we just came together as a team like 2 days ago. We've just played like 5 flex games, and that was our whole preparation for this group stage.
Nice.
So
Congrats.
we're just not really on the same wavelength
It's
right
school
now.
all
But I
over
feel
again.
like but we're just finding our vibe right now. And for now, our jungler is making our shots.
Nice.
I'm trying to take over when I feel like we we need it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing you as well. We should be having a match eventually. I'm with Team Horizon, so we're in the same group. Thank you, Rex, for joining us. I hope you have a good night and you can rest easy on a win at least, you know. So,
Yeah.
yeah, with a smile, right?
All right. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for having me, and don't ban Cassante, please.
I won't. No, no. I'll hire a
All right. See
policeman.
ya.
See you. Bye. Alright, guys, so that was Mr. Rex